Welcome to the Cookout, where we kick back and chop it up about dogs, men, sports, and whatever's on your mind. Hosted by the legendary Big Toyo, aka the Big Hill Fam. Salute, and don't forget to bring something to the cookout.
Salute, salute. Smoke Dog, I see you. Salute the blood, salute the thirst. I see you, Havoc, up in the building. What's up with y'all brothers this morning? Or what is it? This afternoon? My fault. It's afternoon over here on the Murderland side. So shit. Good afternoon. Off the top, let me hit you with the disclaimer. On this channel, no content, no video, nothing is shared for anything illegal, as far as purposes or activities. On this channel, all content is strictly intended for educational, historical, or entertainment purposes only. With that being said, salute and enjoy. I see you, Smoke. Killer in the building. Sneaky, salute. Yes, sir. What's happening? Big Tony, I see you.
What you got going
What's up,
on,
Smoke
man?
Dog? Sitting here getting my mind right, mind right as usual. Nice cup of hen dog. Nice cup of hen dog.
I was I was made the wrong answer, motherfucker. 50 like a motherfucker.
Hey, I don't know, but you breaking up. You breaking up, bro. We can't hear shit you saying. You breaking up, bro. You breaking up, brother. Salute. Y'all let me know if the audio all right. Smokey was talking. He was kind of breaking up. Y'all let me know how the audio sound. What's good with it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can y'all hear everything? Check 1, 2. Everything good on this end? You hear me, Smoke?
Yeah, I was trying to get over that.
Your audio good. Smoke still. Yours still cracking. They say my audio good. Yours still cracking, bro. It might be because you traveling or some shit like that. I don't know. But they say yours cracking though. We up in this motherfucker. Y'all already know. Salute. First thing, welcome to the cookout. Y'all know what time it is. I ain't see you niggas bring nothing yet. I ain't see you niggas. I got we got some skewers and kebabs or all that type shit on the grill today. Shrimp joints. However they hook them joints up. I see them on the grill today. For y'all niggas. What y'all niggas bring? Let's talk about it. Let's get straight to it. Let's talk about what you brung first before anything else. What the fuck did you bring to the cookout today? It's about the 4th cookout this year. We even had a nighttime cookout. I'm gonna need y'all niggas start participating a little bit motherfucking more, bringing these plates up in here. Let me see.
Hey, can you hear me now?
All right, Lloyd. I see you with the oatmeal, Lloyd. So go ahead and carry that oatmeal, that special table over there. You know where to go, Lloyd. You've been there before. Take your ass right to the special table with your cup of oatmeal, your Gerber's oatmeal, whatever the fuck kind of oatmeal you got. Hey, go ahead, eat on up, bro. Go ahead, eat, get the muscle right. Tony got the boot on links. Salute that. I never had them. I think that's some Louisiana or some French shit. But I hear a lot of people talking about them. I don't know if I'm gonna try them. Okay. All right. What else we got up in the motherfucking building? Yeah, that nigga said he brung oatmeal. I hope you brung a spoon and everything and a bowl. Like you can't use nothing in here for that shit. I can tell you niggas when you come in here with them must be personalized plates. You must be on a diet, some type of diet, high blood pressure diet or some. I don't know what the fuck, but nigga, I don't think nobody want no motherfucking oatmeal in here. And he got peanut butter and jelly too. Let me see. Family, I see you. Back with the Old Bay. Yes, sir. I see you got the Old Bay shrimp, got the good shrimp. Yes, sir. Salute, family. Killer say he brought the Gorilla Glue. You sharing the Gorilla Glue? What I got on that? Some motherfucker. I got some high octane. That shit just called, they say it's high octane. That's what they call it. Mad Doctor, salute. The link in the chat if y'all want to come up. Smoke Dog, come back in here if you yeah, you probably had to leave out and come back in because the audio was cracking. They say your audio was cracking, so. When you come back in, it might be better. Or when you park the car or some shit. All right, we got 360. Havoc bought Kool-Aid for the project individuals. So it must be some sweet, good Kool-Aid. Different shit. The Kool-Aid got to be extravagant. Salute. Yes, sir.
Now, I was on that back road over where the Dogs used to be at, man. You know, it tap in and tap out right there.
You sound better anyway. Salute.
10-4. What you got going on?
Same old shit. What's good with you?
Man, I really wish I ain't get this little jip, man. I'm too old for this puppy shit, man. I'm too old for this puppy shit, man. That motherfucker got more energy than me.
Shit.
Nah, man, she got way more energy than me, man. Every time I think she gonna tap out, that motherfucker go. You know, everything I'm running right now come off of you, right? This that ghost.
Okay.
They don't bark. They just keep on whining.
Yeah, they don't bark. They don't bark. Very rarely do they bark. Very rarely do they bark.
Now my grown male, he won't be 2 till November. Now if somebody touch my door, oh no, you gonna hear him loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear. You gonna hear him loud and clear, and the motherfuckers, I think, intentionally violent. But this motherfucking puppy thinks she alarm clock, man. It'd be like 5:30. That bitch be like, I'd be like, Molly, shut up.
Uh-huh. I might. Go ahead, my fault, bro. My fault, bro. Go ahead.
No.
I thought you was finished, bro. Go ahead.
I ain't know what you was saying.
Nah, go ahead. I was just joining in.
Yeah, I get up and walk to their room like, I tell you, hush. And the bitch might put her nose to the ground a little bit, like she'll bow her head. I don't like put my hands on her, man, because you know it fuck a dog up. You understand what I'm saying? Because when it's time for you work, and then you know she might get a mouth on something, and you go to rubber. Good boy, if you put your hands on him, she thinking you ready to chastise her. Yeah. Man, the little motherfucker is mischievous, man. She mischievous, man.
I mean,
no, everything I'm running right now off Ghost.
That's good. That means it's something that you like about it. But let me ask you this though: ain't that what you I hear you talking about it and all that, the little complaints, but really ain't that how you want your puppy like that though? Kind of. I'm just saying. I'm just asking. That's what I signed up for. There you go. There you go. There you go.
I just say the bitch get on my nerves, man.
I know. I
That's what I'm
know.
saying though for. I just say the bitch get on my nerves. Goddamn, I got to vent some motherfucker way, so I vent on your platform. I
I'm
can't
right
talk
here.
to my fucking self. What you want me to do? I
Nah, I
can't
feel
talk
you.
to
I'm right here
myself.
with you. I'm right here with you,
Nah,
bro.
nah, nah. I love it because I understand it. But what she don't know because she's so young and like so many of them more before her don't know, man, you can't talk that shit and ain't about that shit, man. I'm gonna get you away from me. I mean, we'll be enemies, man. I ain't got nothing for you, man. I mean, my grandmother was a good lady. She feed a stranger, man. Man, you better talk that shit, walk that shit. You can get the fuck away
Yes,
from
sir.
me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute,
I mean,
salute,
that
Solo. Yellow one, I see you. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I'm listening, Smoke. Go ahead. I was speaking to the people.
nah, man. Nah, I'm just vibing, man. They got something going on going towards Sandy Point, man. Because when I jumped off of 50, try to take this back road, shit, the back road, slow road too. You know,
Oh,
you
okay.
going
You
to
back
Dollar
there.
Boy
You back
Road.
there on Margaret's. You back there on Margaret's Road. Shit. I
Yeah,
got you.
yes, sir. Shit, this bitch doing about 10 miles an hour, man. I'm almost to the yard right now. And I'm almost to the yard. I'm like a little ways from Dre property, man, and two more steps. I'm gonna snatch out the ass and get up in this driveway, and then I got diplomatic immunity. You know how it go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just need to get up on this motherfucking piece of property, man. I'm scared to open this liquor up, man. They so many cars
Uh,
behind me.
Yeah, that's right. You better be. You on your way where you need to be at, though.
Yeah, 'cause I
Hey,
already fucked up. Huh?
nah, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep rocking.
I had already fucked it up. Got up when I was cleaning the house up this morning, man. I got up beside myself, fixed some breakfast, bath both of them up, made sure this shit off. Vacuum in the room with that, 'cause sometimes they shake and hair get on the rug, and so I got vacuum up and all this old domesticated shit, man.
Yes,
But
sir. Yes, sir.
they looking good, feeling good, man. Looking good, feeling good, and probably it won't be this year 'cause she a youngin',
Uh
but next year when I put her back with them, 'cause I mean this bitch hot as a cherry pecker, man. So I'm definitely gonna meet and greet on her birthday. This bitch hot, 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 hot.
Salute that.
But nah, but I'm gonna slide something your way. I mean, well, I'm gonna hit your phone and say here, and it's up to you. And I was on the channel one time, and you already said how you feel about motherfuckers when a motherfucker try to give you something. You was on the channel wet as a bitch one night, man, wet. But listen, that's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna slide something back your way, man. Shit, double bread, my shit, damn near triple bread ghost with
Salute.
with a little cotton hand spin in it. Cotton hand spin. Man, these bitches should be crunching. They should know how to go out there, man, and they probably be ignorant motherfuckers. They don't want to get on a hog gear. They just want to challenge them. They just want to challenge them and let's see body to body. You know, man, listen, man. They might don't want his ear, man. They might just want to get in this bitch belly, man. You know, and really see him and make that bitch really do that. How he be doing?
I
You know, he
got
do
you.
that. That's his nature. But nah. I don't think they gonna want the ear, man.
I got you.
I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna want the ear, man. It's a whole lot of Eli, Snooty, Red Boy, Cottonham. Yeah, it's a whole
Yeah.
lot.
He said, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's
Hey,
a whole lot. You
hey.
know, Ghost was half and half. Red Boy Snooty, he was already Mims gone bed, man. That's already. I just took it upon myself, man. As some other shit, I doubled that up first and then I added. Man, if ain't nobody really ready for them, man, these motherfuckers screamers, they whiners, the motherfuckers want action. This bitch is I think 3 months old. And shit, she already on it.
Sporty, I see you, Sporty. Salute. Hey, the link in the chat if y'all want to come up, man. Y'all welcome to come up, man. I'm still checking to see what y'all bring into the cookout when y'all come in, and I'm making sure y'all don't eat none of our shit.
Oh no, I'll tell you, cause I was blanked out when you said that, man. Look, I got a 5-pound rockfish, man.
Salute, Smoke. Yeah, Smoke.
I got a 5-pound rockfish, man. You gotta sit there, get him right, and then you need to get yourself 2 pounds crab meat. Prepare that, and once you prepare that crab meat, you stuff him, and then take a couple pieces of bacon, wrap around him, put a toothpick in him, so he don't fly over. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't got nowhere to go.
Yes, sir.
Leave him in there, man. Leave him in there on 250 in the oven.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Leave that motherfucker in there. Take a nap. Go sleep.
Yes, sir.
Wake up. When you wake up, cut his ass in like 2-inch diameters. Put him on a plate, man, and put some old fancy shit on the plate with him, right?
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
You ain't never had a piece of fish. Rockfish don't got no bone. Once you clean him, he got a big bone and like, I guess you would call it a vertebrae. Once you take that out there, but a nice rockfish, I'll be getting them from over Seafood Galley. The white woman in there, you know, I ain't saying that, I ain't racist, whatever. Woman like that. I said, listen. When they come in, let me know. I get 3 of them, $150. They big boys.
Big boys.
They coming out the top of 5-gallon bucket, the tail leaning over like the motherfucker drunk. Listen,
yes, man. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all hear my nigga talking to y'all. That's how you supposed to bring the plates up in the cookout. Y'all hear him talk to y'all. Talk to him, Smoke.
No. I'm just dead ass serious, man. It's a nice piece of fish, man. Nice piece of fish. Nice white. He ain't milky white. The bitch ain't got no glaze in his eyes like a sick dog. None of that shit. Good piece of fish, man. I'm not gonna say I only like rockfish because I cook whiting when I'm slumming. I got whiting in my freezer right now, and I ain't talking about the ones with bones on them. I buy it out the store. That's easy fix. I'm not saying that.
Yes, sir.
But a nice piece of rockfish, put 2 pounds of crab meat in that motherfucker, man. A little bit of broccoli, man, and glass of wine for your woman. I guarantee you, she'll offer herself to you. Because I don't know. It's a difference when you say, baby, what's up? And she say, what's up? When she offer herself to you, you got a good time.
Yes,
but
sir.
Listen, man,
yes, sir.
Back to the fish. Back to the fish. Man, you know I'll be outside, man.
Hey, yo, I see you, my nigga. I'm feeling you this morning. Salute.
Man, it's this afternoon, man. I come over my auntie out there washing out these motherfucking trash cans. They must ain't put no bleach in them. When I put trash down the road, keep the flies away or whatever. Yeah. Now I was gonna flip this camera around, man, and show you where you ain't seen that in a long time, man. I'm over here, like the yellow shed, the red shed, box trucks. I'm over here.
All right. Yeah, what y'all doing?
No, man. I only come outside periodically, maybe twice a month, man. So I gotta come down here because my mom should be in there. My other 2 aunts will be in there, and this aunt out here, you know, she gotta do what she gotta do. I just come down here.
Say what's up, man. You seen Joe Dickey lady? Tell your mom to say what's up. You seen Joe Dickey lady?
Man, the motherfucker told me money.
What Joe Dickey say that?
He said money. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I said, yo, last time I seen you, didn't I give you 20? He said, that's what you owe me. Look, and he dead ass serious, right? he right around the corner, you know, in the building off College Parkway.
Yeah, I heard he what in them high rises or some shit like that.
Yeah, he been at his own shit though. That's him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But every time I see him, he makes money. I'm like, Dick, I just gave you some money. He said, but you still owe me. I'm like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he want go ahead in the car. Cause you know he only buy miniatures. You feel what I'm saying?
I got
He
you.
want to go in there and fuck with that motherfucking Julio 70. I'm like, go ahead and do what you gotta do, sir. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. Yeah, I'm only gonna pour 2 fingers. He be talking shit like that to me. All right, pour your 2 fingers. But now man, look, I'm gonna go in the house, man. Talk to the family. I'm just checking in, man, cause I love you so much, man.
Love you too, bro. Glad you came in. Salute always, man. Yes, sir. Salute, Ben. I see you up in the motherfucking building, nigga. Salute. All right, all right. Link in the chat if anybody want to come up. It's a slide in, slide out jump. Slide in and slide out. That's how you gotta do it. Slide in and slide out. The lighter. Got the fast hands. Yeah, today, let me get Smoke. Smoke done froze up. Let me get him off there. He done froze up. Salute, Smoke. Smoke looking at the star. Big Smoke in the house. Salute. All right, now look. Today, I was going to ask y'all this unknown shit. Unknown shit, y'all. Follow me. Unknown shit. First of all, I wanted to say this. Is it a motherfucker up in here? Let me see. Let me see how I'm gonna say this. Do a motherfucker hear me up in this motherfucker? That's what I want to say. Do a motherfucker hear me? Really hear me up in this motherfucker? Salute the workers, salute the soldiers. Anyway, unknown, gentlemen, unknown. Let's talk about it. Unknown anything. When I'm talking to y'all nigga, I be wanting y'all niggas to really be listening. Like, look, unknown, right? Unknown. How important is the unknown shit? Let y'all marinate on that shit for a minute. Y'all can think about the dogs. Y'all can think about the unknown period. Let's just talk about it. Unknown dog men, unknown dogs. How important are they in this shit that we like, far as the bulldogs? If you're thinking about the dogs, how important is the unknown in your pedigrees, if you got any? Or how important do you think the unknowns is anyway that you see out there? Did you ever wonder about the unknowns? Do you think they're important? With the dogs. And what about the dog men, the unknown dog men? Do you think they're important? Do you think they're important? Some of us be searching for truths, right? Because it's unknown shit out here as far as your life and shit. So you be a truth seeker and shit like that. How do you find out about the unknown? Is the unknown even worth you finding out about? Are you interested in the unknown? See, in this shit that we be talking about and what we do, we can't never forget that we all have something called individuality. Now, whether you use it or not, that's on you. But different strokes for different folks. Talk to me. The unmotherfucking known. Tony said equally important. Just because you don't know him. Let me see what he said. Just because you don't know them, don't take away their contributions. I agree, Tony. Unknown to one person is known to the next person. So doesn't really kind of agree with you right there. I agree with half your statement, Ben. But it's your opinion. So matter of fact, I agree. Hey, salute to you, Ben, on that. Salute to you. Only thing I disagree on with it doesn't matter. I believe it does matter. I mean, but to each his own. Again, individuality. How much does it matter to you? But yeah, man. And that was I definitely agree with that first part, Ben, because that's where I'm at with it. Unknown to some of you motherfuckers do not mean unknown to other motherfuckers. It's just as simple as that. Common motherfucking sense. unknown to you and your group of motherfuckers and the motherfuckers that you think is the shit, sometimes and most of the time, don't mean the motherfuckers ain't known. You understand? And I'm gonna tell you like this. I go as far as this. This what Toyo gonna put in on it. As far as dogs, in my experience in the dogs, and I've been in since 89. 89, I had my eyes and hands on the dog. And my individuality tells me, and the shit that I do, I don't know about what nobody else do, but the shit that I do and the shit that I did with my house, the way I look at things, once you get known, or the dogs that's known by all of us, and the people that's known by all of us and that shit, you know what I call that? See, I like hip hop and shit like that. So I relate different things to that. Let me hit you with this. Man, them motherfuckers commercial. Them motherfuckers done got commercial. I fucks with the underground hip hop. Rappers you don't even know. Don't give a fuck if you know them. They ain't even rapping to get no motherfucking, but they rapping because that's what the fuck they do. See, the workers look at different shit a different way. The workers look at different shit different ways. See, we not in it to be known. We wasn't never doing the work to be known. Some maybe so. Cause see, you gonna get known by the work anyway, to who you supposed to get known by. Now, some of us want to be known. You want your shit to be known. Telling you what Toyo feel about that. Every motherfucker that's out here talking about some goddamn pedigrees and all of this shit they be talking about. And most of the shit, I'm telling you, most of the shit I hear, a worker like me, I'm automatically thinking they trying to sell something. See, a worker that ain't trying to sell nothing, he don't even talk about certain shit and don't give a fuck about, really don't give a fuck about certain shit. Like I told you the other day. When I told y'all the other day, when me and Big Lloyd was up here. See, it's a different type of way you communicate with different type of people. You know, who the fuck is really listening up in this motherfucker? Who can really hear me up in this motherfucker? Like some people will not mind you walking up to them, asking them about paperwork and do your shit got paperwork and all of this type of shit or whatever. Some people wouldn't mind that conversation. You dig? I done heard those conversations. I done seen them happen before. Just putting Toyo sense on it, to me, that's not no working conversation. That ain't no working conversation. When you just meet somebody, start asking about their paperwork and shit, like, are y'all gonna make a deal off the paperwork? Are you gonna fucking buy a dog? You buying the dog off the paperwork? What the fuck is y'all talking about some paperwork for at the fucking soon as you come up in this motherfucker? That's somebody selling something or somebody buying something. Now, if you selling something and somebody buying something, then yeah, I can understand you motherfuckers asking about pedigrees and where my dog came from and the lineage and all that, because you ready to have a paperwork party. You ready to have a paperwork party. And if I entertain that shit and tell you where my dog's from and the lines of my dogs and all that, I'm ready to sell you some shit. But if I'm a worker and I'm walking my goddamn dog, I ain't advertising nothing to you niggas or nothing. I'm not advertising nothing for sale. Can somebody fucking hear me in here? When a nigga walking his shit and he just walking his or working his dog and the motherfucker see it and want to come over and ask questions about, it's the way you approach that motherfucker. Because a nigga like me, when you approach me and start asking about some paperwork and shit like that, like I told you, that's roller type shit where I come from. I'm not selling nothing. I'm not advertising. So we ain't gonna have no pissing contests on no fucking paperwork or none of that shit. Now, if you want to get to know me and you want to do some business with me, it's a whole nother path to do that. And if you know, you know. And what I tell y'all niggas, it's individuality. I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't hating on you niggas that meet up wherever y'all meet up at and talk about y'all pedigrees and try to read the future like you palm reading or tarot card reading with the pedigrees, predicting that something's going to be good just by looking at the fucking pedigree. I mean, it's obvious the way you motherfuckers be talking that you think that you can do some fortune telling and some tarot card reading with these goddamn pedigrees. You're going to tell me what's supposed to be good in the future and all that type of shit. Some of us don't roll like that, gentlemen. Some of us come down from shit that I keep telling y'all niggas. Some of us come from that line of dog men or niggas or whatever you want to call us, that we was there before the papers. We was there before the papers. We was there before the fucking papers, and the papers and its accessory and all of that shit. And yeah, we not hating on y'all niggas that think y'all could do the gypsy shit and all that type of shit. We just don't gamble on that shit. We don't mind y'all putting them together, talking what you talking, locking it in, however you lock it in. We just don't do that shit. Remember what I told y'all? Individuality. We don't do it. You heard me? And like I say, far as unknown, whatever is unknown, it depends on how much you into that craft to want to find out the unknown. Now, I'm gonna give you some more. What do you know? You heard of Jordan. You heard of Muhammad Ali. You heard of Allen Iverson. You heard of who? Who? Name your motherfuckers. Name the motherfuckers you heard of. That we all heard of. Name them. The stars. Name them. All right? That's what we all fucking know, right? So it's a part that you don't know, right? It's a part you don't know, right? So let me tell y'all this. Do you ever notice the dog men that we talk about, that we hold up so high? Carver, whoever the fuck y'all, whatever name y'all want, whoever y'all holding up high as a bitch, whoever is your top motherfucker in anything they doing. Dogs, music, sports, finances, all of that shit, philosophies, all that shit. Get your top list together. Get all that shit together for me in your head. I'm talking about the unknown. Now, you know them, right? The motherfuckers that you just named in your hand. You know them as being the top motherfuckers. You know them, right? For whatever reason, you know them, right? And they the top motherfuckers to you, right? Do you think they know motherfuckers that you don't know? Do you think a motherfucker that they salute, do you think you know them until they tell you? So it's some greatness in that unknown shit that you motherfuckers be acting like a motherfucker gotta be known or some shit like that to be worth something. You motherfuckers gone crazy. And I ask you again, do a motherfucker hear me up in here? Do a soldier hear me up in this motherfucker? Do a bulldog nigga hear me up in this motherfucker? I'm trying to talk to you. Y'all cook on it and tell me where the fuck is that. Now, some of us just wait for the motherfucker to make a hit and get on the radio and be on a commercial, and all you niggas run to that. That's the new hit. It's making you dance. It's making you dance and all that type shit. Then it's another hit the next week. Oh shit, can you do this dance? Oh yeah, you hear that one? Boom, you ran over there to that motherfucker. Is it a motherfucker up in here hearing me? Is somebody up in here really fucking hearing me? Is it a motherfucker up in here hearing me? Salute Showtime. Salute Showtime. You up in the building, we hear you, what's happening? Like, I never worried about being known by a motherfucker. I wasn't known. I never gave a fuck about being known about a motherfucker, by another motherfucker. And I tell you, beware of the motherfuckers that hold that shit, fuckers that use being known by groups of motherfuckers as the standard for any motherfucking thing. That's a cheat. That's you cutting corners when you do that. It ain't as easy as that. Oh, just go to who everybody say got the shit. Just go to boo boo boo. Uh, that's what it is. It's as easy as that. Just go to where everybody else heard the shit, right? Just go to the motherfucker. Just go there. That's how it works. Is that really how that shit work? This shit work like that. You can just do it like that. Somebody tell me. I my experiences tell me it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if the greatest shit is still unknown to us. The baddest is still unknown. That's just my experience. I say it's in the dark. I say it's in the unknown. I say it's in the unknown. The keys is in the unknown. That's why you gotta be around the workers to even hear certain shit or even know certain boom, 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 or whatever, and you still is in the dark. You did? Cause Jordan and them, you around Jordan and them, and then you'll hear where Jordan got his shit from. Cause you got around Jordan and them. Did you get to Jordan and them? Did you get around Jordan and them to hear who Jordan respected? Did you get to hear where Jordan learned something from? You got to get around them to know the unknowns. And then you would know that it don't stop there. And that some of the shit might not never get known because it then died. You had to be around the people. You got to be in that line. You got to be in that line. Like y'all look at them lit up pedigrees when they go from the grants. Y'all see how it be colored from bloom, 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 grandfather, uh, father, son, or great grandfather, grandfather, father, son. It's all lit up. Boom, boom, boom. It's the same with the knowledge. It's the same with knowing. You know what I mean? You know, you have to be in that line. You have to be in that line to get the correct shit. So imagine, think how many of us think that we is them motherfuckers that could be in that line of knowledge. How 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 easy is that? How hard is that? That you is where you some type of way you pop up where all the Jordans at all across the world, and you get to get up underneath their wing. How many of us did that shit? I don't think a lot of us can say that. Now you be lucky if you get around a Jordan that you can reach, and they tell you some secrets. Let alone you get passed down to another motherfucker, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he telling you, you know what I mean. But it can happen like that when you a student of the shit, and the masters feel as though they want to push you to the next one like that, or tell you where to go. But that shit is not on the radio. That shit ain't commercial. That shit ain't. You have to look.
Hello, don't you want to? No help.
The
Let me get
unknown.
two of the $5 bundles. One with a cheeseburger, one with hot spicy. Two hot spicy.
So what y'all think about it? That was my little 2 cents in on everything that I felt like talking about. Now y'all talk to me if you want to. There's no 42 dog, no, 42 number dog in the world that is alive. That whoop grand champion Zebo.
Yo,
Sometimes the commercial. I hear you now, bro. What's happening?
what you was talking about? What you
The
what you
unknown, the unknown for us, unknown dogs, unknown anything. How important is it? Is it as important as the known, or is unimportant? How important is the unknown to you?
to me?
Dog man,
I'm gonna
knowledge.
keep it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
do
keep
you?
it all the way. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you, man. When I go to seeing that unknown, it kind of like, cause I'm a pedigree freak, man. I can't speak for everybody else. I love reading pedigrees. I love dissecting them, everything, bro. When I see that unknown, it just kind of just discouraged me away from, you know what I'm saying, not taking away from the dog or nothing. It just that unknown. I just hate to see that unknown. When I see that unknown, it just like Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
sir. Yes, sir. I understand.
but I
You sound
love
like
reading pedigrees. I love dissecting pedigrees, man. Like I say, man, at one point in time, man, I probably would get, man, people send me pedigrees all day, every day. Like, man, what you think about this? What you think about that? You know what I'm saying? Free the guy, big dog, or big dog killers that they gave that all that time to, man. He used to send me so many pedigrees, man, and you know, wanted me to dissect them. What did I think about him and everything?
No, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear, bro. A lot of people love that shit, dissecting that shit like that. A lot of
But a
people
lot
do.
of people, but a lot of people don't know how to dissect them, and a lot of people don't even know how to read pedigrees, man. Cause some people send me some shit, and I'll be like, "Hey, man, if you like it, if you like it, I love it, man." That's how I always been, you know. I know what I like. I know how I like to see it on the pedigree. You know, a lot of people don't go off pedigrees, man. I'm one of them people. I'm a firm believer in them pedigrees. But you
Salute.
know,
Usually, do you notice when usually a dog gets popular or a lion gets popular? To me, that usually is a sign of almost a sign of its downfall. When everybody
right?
start, when everybody start knowing or whatever, um, or whatever, and it's reasons for that. I think, like I say, some people want to be known, some
Yeah,
people don't, some people don't. Some people want their pedigrees to be known. Some people want their breeding practices to be known. Some
yeah,
people don't. Some people don't. Um, the ones that want their breeding practices known and their pedigrees to be shown, and they're talking about like kind of like what you saying, like you know what I mean. You like doing that shit. You like
yeah,
doing that shit. You like doing it. Now, for me, my view. Now, I ain't saying this that you is like this, but I'm just saying that's how I look at people that do that type of stuff. And
yeah,
I'm sure you might be an exception. To me, a lot of them is trying to fortune tell off the pedigrees, or it get to a point where as though you predicting, you thinking that these is good dogs, and you making these breedings behind paperwork. You start making
yeah,
breedings behind paperwork. You start making breedings behind paperwork. You start making breedings behind it. So it ain't just you talking about them now. Now y'all actually putting things together behind
yeah.
paperwork.
I
You
mean,
wouldn't. So
yeah,
where it used to be, let me see. Like, say you got two dogs in front of you, and you got one that got a lit up pedigree. They both look good, as far as looks and all that, as far as what you can see, the eye can see. But one got, once you see the pedigree on it, it looks lit up, matched up like you like it. The other one is all unknown. You don't know the shit in there. You don't know nothing about it.
yeah,
So to me, it's a it's different kind of men that's standing in front of those two dogs. It's
yeah,
a man that's it's a man that's only interested in that pedigree, and he only want to look at that dog. And it's a man that's looking at both those dogs, and they need to see more of both those dogs than the goddamn pedigree. They need to see something else, and both of them are still on an even playing field. Until
you know,
otherwise, until it's,
to answer
to me,
that,
it's other
to
ways to
answer that
find out.
question, to answer that question, you know, us being us that been around, that been around this thing, you know, we gonna go off performance over pedigree any day. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's
you know,
what
we
that's
had
what
high
the
hopes.
working people say.
A lot of people had them high hopes for them pretty pedigrees and shit. But you know, it's that motherfucker that you overlooking that pedigree might be all scattered all over the place. But you know, performance wise, you know, he or she might be that one. You know what I'm saying?
Um, yeah, but that should be easier said than actually done. I think it's very easily said that that's what we want to breed. That's what we do on performance and all that. But I swear, I be smelling at the niggas that say they performance based. Pedigree's got a lot to do with their shit before performance.
Yeah.
To me, they
I
only
mean,
looking at dog.
yeah,
To me, they only looking at dogs. They only gonna give a dog a look. They got the type of pedigree that they like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it's
yeah.
individuality. But are
I
you
mean, yeah.
really a performance based motherfucker when you doing that?
I mean, I think I can't say the exact year, but man, when people start putting these beautiful pedigrees together and they seen they were getting top dollar from it, you know what I'm saying? Then the people that was coming get them really wasn't dog people, you know what I'm saying? They really wasn't no, so it was like that's where the game had went, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, is it you gonna stay behind or you gonna get with the times, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of older guys that's in the game, you know what I'm saying, they probably never really reserved their blood or didn't want their blood out there. Now they seen, oh damn, oh, this person getting $3,000 a puppet, this person getting 2,500 a puppet. So now let me start trying to so now let me now you got guys want to start breeding and stuff because they see this person doing it, that person doing it, but the people that's really doing it and selling them dogs for that money, they probably wouldn't spend top dollar for, what I'm saying, the semen or probably already had the shit reserved for years and years, you know what I'm saying? So, they have advantage over the guy that just want to wake up and say, oh shit, now I'm gonna start breeding dogs, cause I got a name and the dog's gonna sell off my name, but it is what it
Yeah,
is, man.
I mean, when you around hustlers and different things like that, it's kind of easy for you to hear the lang hear the same grifts in different languages.
Yeah.
You feel me? It don't matter. You still know. You still feel what's going on, and like it's like this, man. Uh. Hey, I like that, Ben Brockton. I like that. I like the way you broke that down, Ben. 40. You see what Ben say? I like that. I like that. What he
What he
just broke
say?
down. He said, I can't front. I look at a pedigree. I'm adding wins versus loss ratio. And 4 generations should be minimum of 30 W's, and the real good ones 40 plus. See, now that's a different level to shit. And some of y'all are on that level, but the whole thing is it's a problem when niggas that ain't on that level try to talk like that. That's when
Yeah.
it become a problem. To me. To me. Now, if you
But
is on that level, salute to you. If you is on that level, salute to you. And I like the way he broke that shit down. You know. And when I'm
I
talking
like,
to people, go ahead, my nigga, go ahead.
my bad, I mean, I'm sorry.
No,
What you
no,
was
go
saying?
ahead, no, go ahead, bro.
Now I was saying like when a lot of people, man, I don't know how people read pedigrees. This how I read one. This how I determine if I want the dog or I don't want the dog. I'm going to that fourth when it had pedigrees online. I'm going to that fourth generation. I'm clicking on every dog in that fourth. And if it's stacking up how I want it to be stacked up and it's staying consistent, that's what I'm kind of going with. But if I click on and it's and went that way, and then okay, click on this dog and it got consistent and it just keep getting inconsistent. And I'm going from top to bottom, from the side to the down. I'm going to the fourth, and I'm clicking on every dog in the fourth. And if it's consistent and it's still the same blood and it's consistent, I kind of go off of that. But if I'm
Yes, sir.
clicking on it in the fourth and it start getting all over the place, man, I just you know I just kind of get away from it.
Yes, sir.
But that's how I do it. Everybody got it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own way, Some people might like this, some people might like that. Some people might don't like this. Some people get a dog just based on one dog that's in that dog pedigree. I done seen people do this shit. And they'll call that dog that. That dog can have a macho buck one time in his pedigree and they'll call it a macho buck dog. I done seen the guy got a dog that probably got termite in there one or two times. He calling it a termite dog. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you. I got you. That's That opened up another can of worms too. I could hit you with okay. What if I only got termite in my shit 2 times, right? Right?
Where
Can
is
you hear
that
me?
now? Where is that in
Hold
yeah.
on.
My bad.
I got termite in my shit 2 times compared to a motherfucker got termite in his shit 30 times. And I call mine a termite dog. And I call mine a termite dog because it do stuff like termite. It do stuff not because the pedigree only got him 2 times in there. See, that's the thing about Eli dogs. Different shit. Like sometimes they don't gotta. They not talking about what you seeing in the pedigree. They talking about some other shit, the work or whatever. Sometimes I'm just talking about individuals now, individuality. So a motherfucker can say I got a termite dog. He only got it in there 2 times. And when you see that joke, it look just like termite, act like termite, and it throw termite.
Yeah.
How can that be? So the genetics line up how they line up, man. You try to lock the
Yeah.
dice because it's just like a crap game. You try to lock the dice, but like I say, sometimes you could try to lock it up, and you have Jeep in that bitch 40 times, and you ain't throwing nothing that's like Jeep. But a motherfucker only
Yeah.
got it in there two
Right.
times. A motherfucker got it in there 2 times, and throwing everything he throw was like Jeep. So
And
these
you know
type of things
that's a
be
good
happening.
question. That's a good question because sometimes and it's like I say a lot of this stuff. So I say my opinion even when I comment because people you say something, people take something and just they'll just go. So this my opinion. Now speaking on termite. Now sometimes that's all it need in that dog is that termite now a couple of times. That's my opinion. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
want nobody to take it. People say stuff, people take it and oh man, he don't know what he talking about. This, that, and the third. That's why I always say this my opinion. So if anybody feel it, a lot of this shit opinion based anyway. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of it really, some of it facts, but my opinion to you with that question shit, sometimes that's all it needs is that what I'm saying, a touch of it in there, you know what I'm saying? If it's sometimes if some bloods be so dominant with that 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 dominant trait gonna come out of them dogs, you know what I'm saying?
I got you. I'm ready to put a spoiler kit. I'm gonna put a spoiler kit and some new rims on that unknown shit. See if motherfuckers like it when I get a little bit, when I start dressing it up a little bit, trying to talk to y'all. So listen, let's take Jordan. Or who's your favorite fighter? Let's talk about fighters. Who's your favorite fighter, Showtime?
Boxer,
Any fighter. You
sh-
like boxing? Any motherfucker. Name your baddest motherfucker you like.
man, shit, it's kind of hard. I'm shit, it's kind of hard. I might have to go with Bud Crawford. I might have to go with
You got
Bud
Bud
Crawford.
Crawford. You go with Bud Crawford. You like Bud Crawford, right?
Yeah,
Now, now, what you know about Bud? What you know about Bud might be different levels than what we know about Bud. Now, let's look at the unknowns about Bud. Do you know who? Do you know who gave Bud the jewels to do what he do? Has he told you who would be the best person to go to find out that information? Do you like Bud now? You like Bud, but there's some unknown shit in there. Unknown shit like his trainer, his best trainer, the one who told him how to move away from how to duck, slide, or punch,
yeah,
or whatever, whatever. Do you know that dude's name? Do you know his name? Do you even know him? Is he important? He might not be important to you because you just like Bud, but
yeah,
motherfucker, that motherfucker is real important to Bud. You understand
yeah.
what I'm saying? I just try to put a
Mm-hmm.
spoiler kit on there for them unknowns to see if they really hear
Yeah,
motherfucker when they talk to him.
yeah. But
And salute the motherfuckers that do know a piece of the unknown that other motherfuckers don't know. And y'all know how to respect it. Y'all know how to respect some of the unknown parts that y'all know. Y'all know how to respect it. Salute. I'm talking about that unknown.
yeah. Man, I like something you had said a few show back, man. You was like, man, who passed not the dog man cars, man. it I like when you said that because it be like, man, get on a lot of these chats and panels, man. Some of these people be acting like like it was none before them and it was none after them. They was the only ones, and I'll just be like, come on, man, cut it out, bro. Like,
Oh, you
just
talking about
because you don't
the
know a
gatekeepers?
person,
You talking about the
yeah,
gatekeepers in this?
who the gatekeeper? Just because you don't know a person, man, hey, man, that don't mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool, nobody don't know me, but but I know for a fact, what I done and didn't do. But you know what I'm saying? And like I tell people, man, you know who been around this shit and who ain't been around this shit, man. I say that shit 1,000 times, man. But you got people get on there like they the gatekeepers. They was none before them, none after them. And I'm just like, man, come on, man. Like, you on a podcast right now, you on a chat, man. There's people still, you know what I'm saying, on that other side of the fence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um. Uh. Boy, you saying a lot of shit. I had different things I was gonna say. You said the dog man shit. You said motherfucker. Oh, we was talking about them gatekeeper niggas or whatever the fuck. But anyway, y'all know I'm a little high and shit.
What you
Uh,
smoking on?
motherfucking high octane. They say high. That's what that's what the name say. High octane.
So yo, that shit you be smoking, just the name would be had me high. I don't even smoke. I can just only imagine. I'd probably be like goddamn me. I tell probably be like goddamn me, smoking Debo's pigeon coop. I smoke some of that shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute. Salute. I seen you over there cooking. I see you over there doing, you living your life. I see you over there showing the Showtime life. Salute to you, bro.
Man, I sure appreciate it, man. I just be trying to do something. I be trying to do something different, man. I feel like at the end of the day, man, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to really be one of them spokesmen for these bulldogs of our color. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else feel like they the better candidate or spokesman for it, hey man, go for it. You know what I'm saying? But
Let me put
I
another.
feel
Let me
like
put
with the what you say?
my fault. I keep cutting you off. My fault, bro. Go ahead. You cooking?
Nah, I was like, I'm just trying to be, at the end of the day, the show is more than dogs, and I've been catching people. I've been catching a lot of people. I know people be watching my channels too, cause I seen one brother, I seen that he posted food, and I went through his whole channel. He had nothing but dogs. I say, yeah, now all of a sudden he more post food stuff now, food he done cooked and stuff. And his whole channel, he posts nothing but dogs. But nah, man, I just trying to be a spokesman for this shit, man. I feel like I got enough knowledge, and I really been around this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I made it out without, what I'm saying, any scars, anything on me. You know what I'm saying? I know I got
Stay worried.
stories to tell.
Yeah. Stay worried though. Stay leery or worry or whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
I think you broke up a little bit. I didn't know if you was finished or not because you might have broke up. So I thought you had finished.
Nah, I ain't finished what you was saying.
I say Toyo gonna give a little advice out there. Some advice from me if you want. If not you, not you, Showtime. I'm talking to anybody, but like be leery and wary and careful of people when you feel that they rushing to be known.
Yeah,
And again, I put this on individuality because like it's nothing wrong be wanting to be known. Like if that's what you into, if you want to be known. Like to me personally, like this, Showtime. Say you got the baddest of whatever you got. You got the baddest horses, race horses. You got the fastest race
yeah,
horses. Uh, you got the fastest race horses, and you compete. You compete. So so somebody like that, I don't think they want to be known. Just my experience, they don't want to be known. They want to be very careful or who they want people to know them, but they want to pick who knows them, if you understand where I come from.
yeah.
If you
I
that
know exactly
nigga,
what you
if
mean.
you that nigga, you want to be very careful who you pick that knows you. Am I correct?
Yeah. You correct?
Unless
Yes,
you
indeed.
unless you like, yeah, I'm coming out for the world, I want to sell to the world, then you want everybody to know you. But if you a motherfucker that got that motherfucking, like my man Top Shelf say, that yeah, that dot 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 dot, you want to be able to be picking and choosing who the fuck you let know anything about you. And you really salute being unknown Am I right or wrong? I'm just using my common sense.
Yeah, you right. 'Cause like I say, a lot of people don't know me. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't on that other side of the fence no more. So it's like shit, hey, but it's still a tricky situation. I know exactly what you're saying, you know what I'm saying?
How about this
It's it,
part when I spray? How about when I spray some arm oil on the tires too to make it look good? What about? Do you think the motherfucker that has this shit is worried about who the fuck? I mean, do you think he worried about if you think he don't got the shit?
nah, he ain't worried. But it's a lot of people, it's a lot of people, man, that got that shit, you know what I'm saying, and ain't really putting it out to the public or don't want nobody to have it, but unless unless you just really, like you say, unless you really up under them and you get it. But man, it's hard to explain this game, man.
It's
Trying to
levels to the
explain
shit.
it where you
It's
want,
just
what I'm
levels.
saying?
It's levels to the shit, and we all supposed to get in where we fit in.
Yeah,
We all could be right, like they always say. We all could be right. It depends on what floor you on. If on what floor you on. It's
but
more
I
than
feel
one floor. It's more than one door. It's more than one floor. It's more than one path or whatever, whatever, whatever. But you got to know where you at. You got to know where you at. You know what I mean? You got to know where you at. Simple as that. Simple
yeah,
to me.
I feel like me personally, what I'm doing, with the challenge, I feel like the people that know me, I feel like they proud of me. I feel like, me not incriminating nobody, not incriminating myself. I feel like so I feel like they proud of me, so they get to see me, they get to see my dogs. And like I say, I'm just really doing dog food reviews and shit. And like I told a partner of mine the other day, I do dog food reviews of different dog foods and shit. And hopefully one day somebody might say, hey man, we want to put your dog on front of dog food. Or we might want to, what I'm saying, give you a bag and let you create a dog food and stuff, man. Yeah, mama ready? All right, I'm finna come in there. Tell I'm on the live chat.
Salute to the unknown. Toyo respect y'all. And Toyo salute y'all and know that y'all out there. I know y'all out there. The
Yeah.
unknown.
Oh
Salute
yeah.
the unknown motherfuckers. I know y'all out there. Salute y'all. I ain't the one.
Oh
I ain't
shit,
the
it's
one out
about
here.
it
I ain't
shit.
out the one disrespecting the unknown. I know y'all motherfuckers are, and I'm proud to know about the unknown. Salute.
And Toyo too, I always salute you, what I'm saying? Just knowing you, we never met personal for anything, but you seem like good people, what I'm saying? And I ask people, man, it's good we can get on here, and trade war stories and, do something different, man. You know what I'm saying?
Salute that, bro. Salute. I feel the same way about you. You know what I mean? I feel the same way about you. Like, you know what I mean? And you know, with things I like, I salute you. And if I ever get to meet you, if I ever get to meet you, I hope it even be better. You know what I'm saying? That's all I could think of.
Hey,
You dig what I'm saying?
you seen I shot his yacht on the football field the other day.
Oh yeah, I was talking about it. I was talking about it. I said, yeah, I saluted that shit. I liked it, that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, you did that shit. What that was a whole 100 yards?
Man, probably a little over 100 yards, boy. Hey,
Yeah,
boy,
you
old
did that shit.
dog, boy, I was huff. Hey, boy, I was huffing and a puffing, boy.
I no, that's real. It was work. It was work. It was real.
Yeah,
You ain't quit either. You ain't quit. And
yeah,
I seen the whole thing. It was real.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Now I want to ask you after I salute you and all that, because that was fire. I like that. Salute the work. I like that. I really did. It gave me some fire that day. I
yeah.
said, God damn. I said, that's what's up. That's a young bull for real. Young bull for real. Now I want to ask you this, just personally. Did you have on Crocs when you was doing that?
I had on them, I had on them killer, I keep them killer Crocs on, man.
Man, y'all motherfuckers, y'all with these goddamn Crocs, y'all some bad
So,
motherfuckers with
yo,
these Crocs, boy.
hey,
Y'all
man,
some bad.
I'm
Boy,
gonna have to
I
get
was worried for
I'm
you
gonna
at
have to
the end.
get your info. I'm gonna
I
have to
looked
get
down.
your
I said, God
info.
damn, he got on Crocs doing this shit. I looked down. I said, man, I start praying for you. Then I said, man, I motherfucking trip up one time and the bitches, his ankles ain't gonna be no more good.
Hey, so yo, if you ain't never had, hey man, I guarantee you put them Crocs on, man, you gonna be all in the grocery store, all in Walmart. Hey, you ain't gonna wanna hey, you ain't gonna wanna take them Crocs off your feet, man.
Man,
I'm telling
y'all not catching me in them bitches. I'll be the first one probably get fucked up in some
hey,
Crocs, man. I'm
I
scared to wear
keep
'em.
it.
Y'all niggas is
They
showing
got
off
look,
out there.
they got a strap on. They got a strap on the back of them that's gonna hey,
Y'all
I'm
niggas
gonna
showing
keep them
off in the
killer
Crocs
Crocs
out there.
on.
Y'all youngins showing off in the Crocs out that motherfucker for real.
Hey, man, Toyo, man, look, you know, I wear steel toes for 10 hours, man. When you get out work, you take them steel toes out, you dying to put them Crocs on, or you gonna be like me driving home barefooted.
I got you. I got you. Now, see, doing that with the Crocs is cool, but god damn it, you went to another level. You did 100-yard dash in the motherfuckers.
Hey, Crocs need to sit. Hey, man, I'm telling you, I'm trying to do it up, man. Somebody send me a check, man. Crocs. If y'all listening, man, send me a
Yeah.
check, man.
Yeah, they need to send you one for that one for real, for real. Whoever
Shit.
made them ones, you just did that 100-yard joint, and they definitely send you send you some shit,
Hey, hey, Toyo, tell me you was high when you was watching me run with
nigga.
the Crocs.
Nigga, that shit came across early in the morning too. I was smoking one and just sat back. Yo, that was some fire shit. I ain't fronting on you. Then when I heard you say, Toyo, yeah, this for you, nigga. This for you. I was really sized then. I was sized like shit. I said, yeah, get him.
Yeah, but nah, man. Hey, man. I shot you out because you show so much love, man. You and pops, man. Hey, man. I gotta meet pops one day, man. Like that's like a man. Hey, man. I swear when I be talking to him, man, like I could just imagine growing up. Like I can just imagine growing up around him, man. Like that's a good guy, man. That's a good man, man.
Man, salute him, man. Salute him, man. I always salute him, and I
Pops
appreciate you,
your
Snoop.
I want that Pops your family member, or you met him through
Nah, that's my
past.
fan. That's my fan member. That's my motherfucking
Okay.
family member.
Yeah.
He my bulldog pops though, but he my family member.
Okay.
He ain't my
Okay.
biological father though.
Yeah, man. He good. He good man, man. Like I say, man. I like I can just listen to Pops talk all day, man. I can just listen to him talk all day. I enjoy talking to him, man. Just sharing, just letting him know I'm a good old country boy myself, man.
Salute that, bro. Salute that. Yes, sir. I loved hearing y'all talk. Y'all cook. Yeah, I can sit back and listen to y'all. You heard?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bloom. Shit. And I think you was up there talking to J-Bo one time too. I like sitting back when
Yeah.
and hearing real hunters and stuff talk. You know what I mean? And to go beyond the dogs, it's just a hunter's mentality. And if
Mm-hmm.
you notice, I said, I think you was on the pet. I was like, man, I love getting my dogs from niggas like y'all that
Yeah.
talk like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Cause like, yeah, it's different. It hit different to me. It hit different.
Yeah.
I would more trust y'all eyes and shit like that. It's more trustworthy shit because y'all really workers if you up in the motherfucking woods. And then it go
Yeah.
beyond the dogs. I need to hear from a motherfucker that's part of their life. Not just
Yeah.
that dog do that. No, that's part of their life. They do it anyway. They be in there. You feel me? So salute y'all
Man,
niggas, man.
I done been like I was saying, man. You could take the most gangsters, YN, ON, where you could take the most gangsters person you think in the world. Man, go put him in the woods at 3, 4 in the morning before that sun come up. Man, I done been sick, man. I've been sick. I went deer hunting one year, man. I literally tell you, it was like 30 some hogs, like 20 yards from me, man. Like I could hear them. Like I'm sitting on the log. People like, man, and I'm telling everybody the story, like, man, you wasn't
He fell off. Goddamn, he fell off. My fault. Who's that? Sporty? Is that Sporty or Lloyd? Big Lloyd? That's Big Lloyd. You
Big
fell off. You
Lord.
fell off Showtime. You fell off Showtime.
Man, my old lady had called me, man.
She said, "Get your ass in the house." That's what she said. Get your
Yeah, man, man, her old man gave her some property, and she ain't never went. Man, she don't know where the property at, none of this stuff, none of that. And I'm like, hey, man, at least gotta go put our eyes on it, man. Like, cause they got them squatters, man. Somebody being squatted on the property, man. You be going through hell and high water trying to get them people off your property, man. So I was like, man. It's in Crosby, Texas. So man, that's where we finna I'm finna go pick my mother-in-law up and we finna ride down to Crosby, Texas, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And yeah, man. Man, it's always a pleasure talking to you, Big Lord.
Oh, man.
1978.
What's up, big dog? I was listening to you talk about being in the woods hunting them hogs. That shit sounds very exciting.
Man, it's fun, man. Man, it's fun, man. It's fun. It just it man, the whole thing about hunting, man, and it took me to the age of 30 to realize, cause I always, when I was a kid, we always had, it was up to now, we always had property in our family. And I always thought everybody had property, So I always thought everybody had a great grandma where they go to the country and go fishing and, cows and horses and all that stuff. And so I started working at this job in Conroe, Texas, and started talking about hunting, man. And I noticed one thing about, and I ain't racist, so I don't want nobody, if we got some Caucasian brothers in the chat or whatever, but all white boys think like when you talk about hunting, it's the first thing come out their mouth. Do you hunt on a lease? Then they be most shocked when they find out that a brother really own acres of and hundreds of acres of land, and they first thing they like, you want to sell or what are you gonna do with it? When you tell, hey man, this land just we hunt on this land, we fish, we ain't ride four wheelers on this land, we ain't worried about doing that. We just enjoying it. We inherited it, so we enjoyed it. But that's the first thing they ask you. First thing they say when you tell them you hunt, and you say, "Yeah, man, I hunt in Centerville, Texas." Oh, you hunt on a lease? They automatically assume that you hunt on a lease. Everybody. So, but
And
nah,
that's
it's
like a certificate for the day to have the right to hunt.
Yep. When you hunting on private property, you still got the hunting season. You got deer season in November. Hogs, it ain't no season for hogs because hogs overpopulated, so it's no season for that. But you got deer season, you got dove season, you got squirrel season. You know what I'm saying? Rabbit season, everything in the seasons. So
Right.
you don't never want to get caught hunting out of season. You don't never want to get caught hunting with no hunt without, because if you get caught hunting without hunting license, that's a
Just like just like
fine, jail
just
time. They
like
take your
DOT.
license. Yeah,
Just like
so
DOT when you towing and shit.
yeah, so you
Right.
know, because you got a lot of people that's poachers and stuff and everything. So the game warden, you can't get caught fishing,
Right.
got no license and then. We're supposed to went fishing today, man. We're supposed to went fishing in the Trinity River because one of our properties back up to the Trinity River. So we supposed to go fish today, but like I say, we finna go to Crosby. I'm from Texas, man, so we finna go to Crosby, Texas.
Straight up. I got people down in Texas, man.
What
I
part?
mess around. Houston.
We're in Houston. That's where I'm at now. That's where I'm born and raised. I'm Houstonian.
Well, I was a little bit too young to meet that side of the family, but originally all of my people from on my father's side, the Williams, they from Shreveport area, Froston, Louisiana. And if I'm remembering the family history correct, some of them migrated to Houston, Texas, the Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think a couple of them is into dogs too. But I don't
Okay.
know them. I don't know them like that though, So I'm gonna have to,
Yeah.
reach out eventually.
Where you at in
Yeah.
Cali?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back and forth and all over and moving around and shit.
Yeah.
Kansas City, California.
I see you be on there dropping a lot of knowledge, man. I,
Shit,
I,
I'll be trying to the
I
best of my
respect you.
ability.
I respect you for that.
Thanks, bro.
Everybody,
Straight up.
everybody got their beliefs and what they believe in.
Uh, uh, uh. Don't sleep though. Don't sleep on Big Hill. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on Big Hill because I had to go and dissect a couple of the videos, man. Big Hill, be on point about shit though, man.
Yeah.
Big Hill don't be slipping.
Hey, we need brothers like Big Hill because hey when he passionate about something he go represent.
I
He go
know,
represent.
just like how he just said with the unknown. Now watch this. You hear me, Big Hill?
I'm listening, bro.
Okay. I never in my life until today viewed the unknown stuff how he just said. Now he kind of took a lot of weight off of my shoulders and chest, and I can breathe a little bit now and don't panic as much when I see that. Or from here from this point moving forward, I'ma not panic as much when I see that unknown. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I would like for it to be filled up with something, you know what I'm saying? But if it say that unknown, I ain't gonna just panic now because I got that
yeah.
perspective in my brain. And I never heard it put like that about the unknown. And I really felt what he was saying when he said, who did Jordan go ask to, hey man, help me work on this and that and the other? You know, it's always somebody that
Yeah.
the greatest, get advice from. So I
Show you
felt
right.
that too. That made a
Show
little
you
light
right.
bulb go on in my head.
'Cause it's always some people we get advice from. It might be some little smart, like I say, coming up in the hounds, man. I got advice from some. I just went to different yards, taking a piece of this, a piece of that, and just put it in a big gumbo, and you know what I'm saying, came up what I came up with. That's why I said earlier. I know if any of them old guys see me, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube showing my dogs and stuff, man, I feel like they'll be proud of me because they be like, dang, Youngster took it to another level with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Hey
Straight
man,
up.
that truth is easy to recognize, even if it ain't true to somebody else. If it's true to you, it's easy to recognize to me because, and everybody ain't got recognize it at the same time. Motherfuckers that recognize it if they get there. But when niggas is asleep and you speak, you want that shit to be like a bucket of cold water and wake a nigga up.
Straight up. It's straight up.
And and that's simple as that. If they sleep and your shit is right and it's a cold bucket of water, they gonna wake the fuck up. Simple as that. Uh, Wake up and start to working. And also, salute to you, Lloyd. Salute to you, aka Info Addict. Salute to my brother Lloyd. Just met Lloyd, and me. I don't mind talking to Lloyd at all. I like having conversations with Lloyd. Salute, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, Lord,
Thanks.
a deep brother, man. He deep, Like I say, his beliefs is beliefs. At the end of the day, is our respect. You know what I'm saying? I respect the man. That's a man's man. He seemed like he one of them guys. So it's much respect. I
Same to
listen
you
to
too,
you.
bro.
I
Same to
li-
you
I
too.
listen. I listen to you when you talk. You know what I'm saying? Because you break a lot of shit down. And that's what we need, man. Like we need brothers like y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So people won't be thinking like, oh man, people that own dogs, they just the scum of the earth and they don't, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I know intellect.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do got intellect, and everybody's intellect is a different level because I can name a long, endless list of individuals that's way make me feel, little, way they're well spoken, way better than me, they speak very well,
yeah,
So, and just because you own a dog, I just don't like the jacket. I don't like that jacket that's around the American Pit Bull Terrier community.
yeah.
And I don't even own no dog, man. I just, my life's in shambles, shit. And I
I
just
tell,
admire y'all from the distance. I like y'all videos, y'all dogs, all that from a distance. You
yeah,
feel me? When
and
I
I
get my
tell people
bread,
this.
yep.
I tell people this too, man.
Man, all the dog men I come up under was family origins. You know what I'm saying? Wife, kids, grandkids. And and that's what made that really being around them cats made me how I am with my wife and kids and stuff, man.
Straight up. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. Bando, Caddy, salute, Caddy, O's up. Links, I see you, Links.
Yeah, but I'll be just on the media period, different cities, news channels and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And I just don't appreciate the wording, how they word shit though. I know all y'all aware, y'all see the shit. They got a foul jacket on the community. And one
yeah,
day I'm gonna own me a bulldog or two or three. I don't know. But I don't like that jacket shit from no angle. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? From no angle, whether it's, bulldogs or some street shit, some whatever. I just don't like that jacket shit.
yeah,
So uh the image of the dogs can improve. The image of the dogs can improve. And I think what we're doing and having conversations and building how we build, it adds to some degree, I think.
yeah. I don't know if that was you that was saying, like I said, it's a guy that I had met, you know what I'm saying? Real good guy, real good family guy, man. He was in the dogs and man, I talk to this guy every day, man. Big dog kennels, Vince, man. Like, man, people don't understand like the relationship. We never met each other, but man. We had like,
Be
man,
in a
this
bad
man.
area, falling off.
Can you hear
I
me?
don't think. Yeah, we hear you have fell off. You might want to start
Yeah,
over.
yeah. Now I was saying like, damn, I forgot what I was saying, but now I was saying like, man, with my guy from Big Dog Kennels, Vince, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and him were real good friends, man. Like I say, man, this man take his time out of the day and call me, man, and man, just a good person, man. When they gave that man 475 years, man, I was like, man, you got people out here, man. I don't know, somebody like, man, you got people out here raping,
I've seen
raping
that.
little kids and killing people and just and you give a person, man, 475 years, man, for some dogs.
I seen that and I didn't believe it because I don't know what's AI or I don't know. I thought it was I don't know, but I guess it was official.
It was
That's that
official,
that
man.
that's 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 the
That was
type
my
of shit
guy,
I'm talking
man.
about.
That was my guy,
And
man. Good people, man. I'm talking about, man, he used to take his time out
mm,
and man, and he was one of them guys, man, like I say, took time out and just called me just like out the blue. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, man, that meant so much to me, just like, cause man, you got a hundred some dogs, and you got every bloodline it is to, you know what I'm saying? But he would take his time out and call me, and I would call him, man. We would have just long conversations with my dog. Good people, man. Good family, man.
wow.
Ex-military, ex-army, whatever he was in, military, but I just feel like don't no man deserve that much time, man. Like, come on, man.
Feel that way too, bro. I feel like he don't deserve no time because if you give him one day in jail, it's a long list of mofos that we can say deserve a way longer life in jail. You see, so that
Yeah,
logic just don't make sense to me, though. It'll never make sense. He don't deserve one day in jail, in my
nah,
opinion.
for real.
That man don't deserve one day in jail, and don't nobody deserve no days in jail, man. Affiliated with no animal cruelty. Peter's the real animal cruelty, in my opinion.
Man,
In
hey,
my
bro,
opinion.
I
And let me
say
say this,
this.
Big Hill.
Hey,
Hold on. Let me say this though. Ain't nothing I ever gonna say on the internet is should nobody be held responsible for nothing I ever say, ever, never on the internet, because I just be going off the top of my head based off what I think I know and what I know. You know what I'm saying? So should nobody channel I ever go on be held accountable or responsible for nothing I say or nothing I think, ever, never. And Peter is the real thugs, in my opinion.
facts. Facts.
Salute that, bro. And I totally understand. Salute.
Cause like I tell people, the average man go to work every day. I don't care how many dollars he got. He go to work to feed these dogs, buy medicine, take care of these dogs, water buckets and everything. And if you come to this man yard and you take his dogs and put them to sleep, come on, man. that, that's animal. That's
Well,
more animal cruelty than anything.
than anything. Oh man, yeah. Well, I do I do my little, I comb through my little surface research. Boom, boom, boom. I got evidence, of course it ain't nothing but numbers and statistics and stuff, but I got evidence on Peter, man. They ruthless.
Yeah,
Ruthless. Ruthless.
ruthless for real. You know they found that animal rescue place that they were shooting them dogs in the head and burying them.
Hmm. I seen that too on social media, YouTube. Yeah,
Mm.
but let me ask y'all this: do y'all think the way that the people that own bulldogs get treated and it have something to do? I have to have some connection with the rich bullying the poor. Or is my I'm thinking too far on that one?
Say that again.
Yeah, say that again. I
People,
ain't hit me again.
the way people in the American Pit Bull Terrier community get treated. Do y'all think that have some type of connection to do with the rich people bullying the poor people to some degree, or am I thinking too far?
It probably got it probably in certain in a certain degree they probably do.
Because it's like some bully shit for real, though. It's like, damn, it's just too many other different serious crimes being done
Hey, and that's
out
the
here
same thing I said.
to be.
It seemed like they put more money into trying to catch people with dogs than to anything, man. It's like they got task force and it's just like, but you know,
It's like
it ain't even the dogs. Like I tell people a long time ago, they trying to figure out where the money coming from. So they
it's
gonna
like
follow the dogs to get to the money.
Mm.
right. That's what it is. It's just like it's the new. It ain't the new thing, but it's one of the newer things that they not. It's almost what you saying. It's almost what you saying, Big Lloyd. Like it's basically a cheat code they're using. You know how I mean you when certain shit gets out there known, certain shit whereas though now they're using it as like a pass to like everybody gonna use it in different states and shit. They're gonna try to use that now because it's been proven that even if you try, even though it seems like it's uh skirting on not be just disrespecting somebody's rights and all of that type of shit, um it's still a, s- a line that they skirting on, whereas though and they still getting results behind just fucking with a nigga and a dog. As long as they get results for just fucking with a nigga and a dog, it's not gonna be looked at as hold up, you can't be just fucking with a nigga and a dog. You feel what I'm saying? It's too many times they just jumping out there and they get other shit. So it's like a technique now that they're gonna be using until it start looking crazy. It's starting to look crazy, just like the numbers he's saying. It's starting to look people starting to question the numbers and stuff now and say that it's starting to not even make sense what they're doing now because
Yeah.
they're taking advantage of the whole situation. But as long as they get results from fucking with a nigga with a dog, which means whatever you doing, like some illegal shit, you fighting dogs, whatever it is, even if they wrong, if they're getting results from it, they're gonna keep on trying that move because it's getting them results. It's paying. It's what they get paid for. It's they check. It's they check. Why not?
True.
Yep, you right about that.
True. 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 True.
They do that all the time with our culture. With our culture, things we make popular, anything that we make popular, if you peep it, a lot of our stuff that we make popular come from scraps and shit and all that type shit. So sometimes it's skirting on illegal activity some type of way.
Yeah.
But some type of way we make that shit cool, different things we make cool. And if it's a way that they can make that shit
Big Hill.
illegal, anything that we make popular, if it's a way that they can make it illegal, that's a gold mine. So
Yep.
so that's why they're pump drugs into our shit and all that type shit, and then all of a sudden make it
Yeah.
illegal. Cause now they got a whole bunch of addicts that need it and gonna be out there, and it's another way for them to get that check, another for the way to for the law enforcement to get checks and shit, like you know what I'm saying, to justify what they doing. But basically, they got to sometimes they create problems just to keep the machine rolling. They got to have
Most
some
definitely.
crimes and different shit like that. So sometimes they got to help it out, scoot it along a little bit. You notice how some areas they not so hard on certain things, but they hard as shit in other areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same as like if you were selling drugs out there, the same type of way. It's the same
So,
shit. They using the same philosophy, same theory, same principles and shit like that. If you hear me,
oh, okay, so let me ask y'all this. Uh, I'm asking you, Big Hill. So in terms of jail, you know how dude, I mean, bro, he don't have to do the whole 475. Ain't it like a percentage on each year or some shit like that? How that work? I
oh,
mean,
oh,
I know for
you asked
yeah,
me how, he got to do a percentage on. Is it fair shit? I don't even really know.
yeah, how
I
that
don't be.
work, man? Because that's
I don't
just
know. I don't. I have no idea, bro. But I did think I wanted. I wanted to kind of ask Showtime, but then I kind of didn't. But now that you opened it up again, I wanted to dig into a little bit of it. Wasn't the force didn't in that situation, Showtime didn't like wasn't like it was a situation with a baby dying too though, right? In the midst of that shit, right? So
Nah,
I
nah. It was just he had $106, and they said they was under the health code. You know, I don't think he. I don't. They. They gonna. With the dogs, anytime somebody gets some dogs, they gonna say it was part of a dog fighting ring. But nah, it wasn't no baby or nothing involved or nothing. A
okay, because
FedEx
that's when
worker
I heard
had
the
came
baby.
to a FedEx worker had came to his house, and
Uh-huh.
I don't know how the FedEx worker seen in his backyard. That's what's in the police report, and the FedEx worker told on him or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, shit. 470 some years for some dogs is wild as a motherfucker. What's the crazy people? What's crazy? People snitching on themselves with personal. I'm reading the chat, y'all. PJ, salute. What's crazy is people snitching on themselves with personal phones. Again, it's all like
This is like the 80s and the 90s city game, man. This is scary.
right. What again?
Damn.
It's the same thing though. It's the same thing to me though. Like once you make certain things popular, people that ain't supposed to be in things get in it, and they don't know how to move, and they don't know how to act, and they sometimes
I
people do.
agree.
Sometimes things that are done, uh the outsiders, it's to them it seems easy. They not really looking at the whole picture. And then when if the doors get open for them to get in and start doing things, they never really respected the whole shit of it. And they just start moving differently. Whereas though things that the beginning of the thing, they don't never act like that. They wasn't doing certain things. People that knew how to move, they wasn't doing certain things. Now, once things become popular and it looks easy that everybody can do it. Now you start thinking you could talk on the phone about it. Now you start thinking you could write about it. Now you start thinking you could just be showing off about the shit. And what is obvious, common sense, what comes behind that? You're opening up the door for another job, the police job. That's their job to fucking see you doing that shit. So some of that shit is just like common sense to me.
Yep, right about that.
this finish. You know what I'm saying? The game my dude 5 years or something. You know, I don't know, 10 years. I don't know.
See, that's one of the reasons I was saying some of the things about Lloyd when I was saying like it depend on like how you communicate with a motherfucker. Like certain things, certain people gonna shy away from, but it depending on the individual. Like I say, like some people, if you approach them walking a dog and you ask them about their pedigrees and shit like that, y'all can have a pedigree party out that bitch. Some motherfucker, which means y'all two going back and forth about pedigrees and discussing it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fanciers of the game, but a worker walking his dog is kind of different. It's kind of different, and that's all I be saying. Like it's kind of different because niggas move differently, so they're gonna read signs differently. They even carrying themselves differently. They not thinking that to be talking about no goddamn pedigree with no goddamn stranger for what? Because you see my dog or whatever, whatever. Like they're not thinking about that. It would have to be a reason for them to even be talking to you about some shit that they doing. That's just
Right.
me.
And when you said that, that was my first time. That was my first time really hearing that worded like that. And that resonated with me heavy too. And I put that one, let me put that in my pocket. Yup. So I be paying attention, bro. Trust me, man. I be
Cause see,
listening to it.
cause see that, but see, I'm older though. I'm older. I ain't that much older than you, but I'm old. Whereas though,
You my
um,
brothers in them age. You older than me. Y'all come from that, like I say, that 54 and older bracket. That's the bracket. That was the last of the dying breed.
yeah, it just
Anything
wasn't
up
cool.
Yeah,
under
facts.
54 is a roll of the dice.
Yeah, now if I'm in the house or I'm in my yard and me and my mans might be talking about pedigrees or some shit like that, but like just the conversation about that type that to me those are fanciers and stuff like that. Fanciers that they just do that. Like that's just fanciers and it's no harm in that. There's no harm in that. They're just fanciers of the game and they love the bloodlines and all that. Um
Right.
there's a lot of others that they not talking about that shit to just anybody. Simple as that. It ain't too hard.
What is that,
Yeah.
man?
This
Uh,
shit really a fraternity, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like I said, man, everything I'll say is coming from a fanatical fan perspective. Last time I even had a pit bull was 20 something ago. My daughter was like 1 or 2 years old or something. She 24. So everything I ask is from a fan perspective, sideline. Never no groupie shit, but from a fan perspective. That's the only thing I'll be saying, man. So I don't, you know, but I listen good, man. And I'm glad this conversation came up too, because it take I got so
'Cause
many pieces of paper.
you gotta think about it. You ain't talking about the bloodlines you be talking about and shit. I'm just follow me. When you
Yes, sir.
talking to these people out in these places about bloodlines, you're talking about dogs that come from fighting history and shit like that, right? Fighting
Yeah.
shit. You ain't talking about no no other shit, right? So
No
that's why
hood
it's more
shit.
serious. That's why it's more serious to some than the others. Some people we done made this shit so popular and look so easy that you think you could just talk about things that you really it's only to be talked
Gotta be
about
cautious.
yeah, it's only to be talked about if it's a reason to be talking about it. You know what I mean? I mean, but but it's different levels. I guess it's a floor where you know like I say, I'm trying to use my reasoning. Yes, fanciers that don't really work the dogs or don't do that, they have these lit up pedigrees now. They bought the dogs for the fact of wanting a piece of history, wanna be able to show somebody that they have a pedigree like that, that they were able to get something like that. You understand? That's a whole different level of a game than other levels. Whereas you get it?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely, man. It's that bulldog game. So, yeah, man. It's that bulldog knowledge. I'm just soaking it. You know? Straight up, man. So So let me ask you this, just in terms of the just a surface level information. Uh, on the pedigree, when they say unknown, kind of make sense to me in terms of when people say when people used to breed like best to best. Don't breeding best to best eliminate, man. Forget what the pedigree say. I'm just going best dog, best weight puller to wall climber. You see what I'm saying?
Right, right. And that's conversations when you get to know those things. Like you talking to the person, and he telling to you, he explaining some shit. Because the shit might not even be on the paperwork, the accomplishments. It depends on the individual, but he should be able. If you got close to him, he should be able to tell you the where the lights at and shit. But it's like this, bro. Uh, I'm really talking about it's people from the past that really did this shit that you might just see the top half of their pedigree on whatever the fuck these things is that you can find out other people's pedigrees.
Right.
A lot of people that I know or whatever, because I know some of the unknown, and there's other people that know some of the unknown. Like you'll see pedigrees out here with the whole bottom half or the whole top half is unknown. Some people know the unknown. You feel me? But the people put it up there with unknown for a reason. They didn't want you to fucking know.
Right up.
It's just as simple it is, simple as it is, and that's just all it is. It ain't like the unknown got to mean it's some fucked up shit. No,
Right.
no, it don't mean that all the time. It mean these people didn't want you to know that bottom half, or they didn't want you to know these things. Boom, boom, boom. Simple as that. For whatever reason. For whatever reason.
That makes sense. I ain't never heard that perspective, but that makes sense.
Like yeah, I'll be
Put
having
that
to
one in
search
my
for some of
pocket.
the yeah, and I know because Pops and his KPs and shit like that, how they used to roll. Like they had the brother to Miss Rage. Everybody know Miss Rage. They had Hampton's Axel. That was Pop's kennel partner. Hampton's Axel was Miss Rage little brother, little mate brother. So they was breeding from that. But if you look at Axel's breedings, you're not gonna see a lot of them dogs that I know about. You ain't even gonna see them. You ain't gonna see them. And if you see some of them, they're gonna have unknown on a whole bottom half and shit like that. But I'm somebody that knows, so I can imagine that other people was doing that shit too. You understand what I'm saying? So when I see unknown, I look at it differently than another motherfucker. I look at it as motherfuckers ain't want them to know.
Yeah. I ain't never think about it like that. I ain't never think about it like that.
And that's what
It
I
just
was saying. He made a light bulb go on in my head, just from that perspective, man. I
yeah.
so ain't never thought about it like that.
Cause when you see the unknown, it just well, it was a dog, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know how the dog was bred, or you know what I'm saying, or the people probably never registered the dog or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But like he say, if you know the people that know the unknown, it's a different ball game versus, what I'm saying, a person that don't know the what I'm saying, the unknown dog, you know what I'm saying?
Right
I
like that.
mean, you can keep sometimes some shit is more valuable unknown. It's just the rules of competition. It's more valuable to the person unknown if he's a competitor. It's more valuable. Certain things are more valuable to him to be unknown. Like it's a trade-off. Do I want everybody to know I got the shit so I can sell them some shit that I'm winning with? Or should I keep it a mystery and I keep winning with my shit? You understand? And then you might pick and choose. Like it's a good merge when you got a nigga, a real worker, right? That he has his unknown breeder, breeder that got the shit. You got niggas that will pay a motherfucker to stay unknown. They just want to be coming to that shop. That's
Yeah.
how serve shit get. You feel what I'm saying? They and
Hmm.
and, and, and niggas don't want the marriage. You just chill back here, old man. You just chill back here in these woods. Don't worry about nothing.
Yeah.
And the worker out there
Straight up.
shining like a motherfucker, but he got his jewel. That's a jewel to him only because it's unknown to the others. As soon as it get known to others, they're gonna be up there at the old man, breeding it any kind of way or doing what they do with
Yeah.
it, and then it becomes less valuable. It's just the rules of competition.
Just like, it's just like that other game, you know what I'm saying? You getting something from somebody, they want to know where you getting it from and how much you paying
Exactly.
for it
Exactly.
instead of just enjoying what they getting, you know what I'm saying? They want to know too much. A
Exactly.
lot of people don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? It was an old cat in my neighborhood like that, may God rest his soul, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
Straight up.
kept the good green, the good OG Reggie. I'm talking about. But shit, if you see the man every day and you'll never know, he gonna be at the store playing the lottery tickets, playing the machines at the store. You'll never know. But a lot of people want to
And
stay unknown, which is a good thing sometimes.
when you go into any game, when you go into any game, how serious is you into a game? See this when some people make statements, I be knowing what level they are too. When they say shit like when they complain about cheating and shit like that, that's another thing. When niggas complain about cheating, what the fuck is you in the game for that you complaining about cheating, nigga? That's I don't think niggas understand that even. Any game, anything that's called a game or anything like that, even life, like motherfucker cheating. You could be a motherfucker out here uh either knowing that cheating is involved and act accordingly. You don't have to participate in it. I'm not saying participate in it. See, this where niggas go, they get misconstrued. Like, no, but you have to be aware of that elephant in the room and do things accordingly to not succumb to those people that's the type of game they do. And it wasn't nothing really than a statement. I don't know which old dog man said that, but I know some of y'all know when he told a motherfucker something about told him he basically told his protege the importance of cheating. The nigga said he had to know all the ways of cheating too. He had to master that too. He had to master all that shit too. Not saying that he ever did it, but you gotta know the shit. You gotta know your enemy. You gotta know your enemy just like your best friend. You gotta know that shit. You gotta know your enemy just like your best friend when you out here really trying to do some shit.
Yep, you gotta know. Cause shit, like I used to tell them when I was shooting them craps, you show me a slick one, I show you a broke one. You slick me, I'ma slick you back. Just don't get mad when I slick you. That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that
Now
big
you supposed
hill.
to,
I like that.
yes, sir.
You don't have to participate and indulge in it, but it makes a lot of sense to me. And I ain't the sharpest knife in the jar, but just using my little feeble brain and my little logic, it make more sense to me to know how to cheat so you can be aware and be able to point it out when it surface, whether it's
Yes,
being
sir.
done towards you or somebody close to you. Same
Yes, sir.
thing applies in all other areas in life also. It's
Yes, sir.
better. Well, what's all this knowledge for? You always talking this knowledge, and okay, well, it's just better to know than not know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree.
That's just in
Yep.
life in general.
Man, look at sports. Look at sports, yo. Look at football. Look at things that we love and we watching that's regulated, that's regulated, that's these regulated and rules and things that they put out for the public and our kids to get involved in and all that. Look at it. Look at it, right? I'm gonna show you that. Look at it.
Mhm.
Now, if you really study the game or if you like the game, you will know that it's been players from the beginning of since it started. It's been players that been put into games to knock other players out the motherfucking game, or players been put in the basketball just to foul a motherfucker or hurt him. These things are in the game. People will use these things against you. You understand what I'm saying? It's been niggas that you say they play dirty or whatever. You don't think that they getting sent in there for reasons, paying fines for reasons and different things. Look at the dirtiness of certain shit. dirty players and different things like that and shit like that. And if you ever played on teams and shit at certain levels, I mean, it's ugly, but it's true. It's ugly, but it's true.
See,
Um,
Hack-a-Shack.
it's ugly, but it's true. Get in to foul a motherfucker. Nigga saw your shit. His only purpose is to get in and foul the star or get in to disrupt the star. He's too comfortable out there.
see,
You
But look at
understand? They're going
it's
Hack-a-Shack ain't cheating, but it goes with what you're saying. But I ain't necessarily
exactly,
cheating, but we just
exactly,
keeping you locked
but see,
down.
exactly.
it's people like us that understand that. Like when people say, "Man, you know, boxing is." Hey, man, we understand that. You just now finding out that is rigged or whatever it is, or it's people behind this shit. It's like,
Right, right.
we
Hmm.
know. You just like you say,
Hmm.
you just gotta play accordingly. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just gotta have an eye for shit, man. A lot of shit, just like you, and then go back to what you say about the knowledge. You gotta have knowledge too. That just just know how to maneuver out here and shit. You know,
Straight up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
can't be walking with your
Hmm.
head in the clouds, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can't be walking with your heads in the clouds like, you know, pull up to the red light in the turning lane and then the car going straight, the driver hop out with a rifle, you know, and whoever he about to aim for is behind us. So logic say, man, press on the gas and get out of his aim. But the guy I was driving was just head in the air, doody da. We about to die. We about to die for free because you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, facts.
And that's a real life, that's a real life story, you know what I'm saying? But dude I was driving, he don't know no better. You know, I mean, dude I was riding with, he don't know no better. But you know, he didn't even see the little youngster get out the car aiming, and it was wild, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, walking with your head in the air, man. Pay attention to shit. I hear you, Big Hill.
I tell my
Hey,
kids that all the time, man. Every day, man. Pay attention to your surroundings, man. Don't be walking with your head in that phone, and man. Pay attention to your surroundings, man.
Straight up.
how important was the nigga name? How important was the nigga that whoever he was that told somebody about how the importance of when you get to a party or something, a competition party or whatever, and your animal, when you take your dog out the animal in a strange area or whatever, how important it is, uh, how important to not let your dog eat something off the ground. So
Oh
people
shit, that's
get to the
very
party and
that's
just
very important.
walk their dog or whatever, thinking that ain't nobody dropping nothing on the ground
Yeah,
for them. Ain't nobody thinking of shit like that. But
that's
how
why you
important is
gotta.
that, man? Do anybody remember the man who even schooled somebody in on that? We know all types of other shit, but do we know the first man is any of that type shit? And that shit is
Man,
important. Some people
you
don't
know
even know that now. Like,
that shit happened one night, man. We walking one to empty him out. Yeah, that motherfucker found the chicken bones on the ground.
uh, and people don't always say shit to you because you got to learn yourself. You be lucky if it's a motherfucker around that help you and say, man, don't let your dog walk around on it or
Yeah.
tell you anything. You be
Or
you could get to a party and don't
don't leave him unattended or nothing,
yes,
man.
yes, things like that. And even when you get to the thing and it's time for you to and this just historical shit,
Facts.
thinking
Most
about
definitely
stories I
historical
heard and
shit.
shit like that. How do you weight a dog at the party? Do you even know how to do that? Do you know how to use? Are you doing it correctly, or do you need help? Do somebody else got to do that? Even the washing, any of that type of shit. Did you know that? Or any a lot, and it's been people that a lot of people don't know little things that are expose you, that are expose you immediately, that are expose you.
Man.
That's that, and they go back to what you saying earlier. You know, people see something and they think it's popular and they want to get in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
and
they
in the
be great.
game,
They
and then in
be
the game of sharks and wolves, they're gonna welcome in the little piggies and little sheeps and shit, and make them feel good, fatten them up. And when they get
They be they
exposed, it'll be
be
too
as
late. When they realize what
they
they had to
be
be too late.
they be as square as a
Damn,
pool table and just as green.
And be on the
man.
plate. They be on the plate. Don't even realize they on the plate till they on the plate. Get ready, to eat.
Like the old heads used to say, boy, you about to learn an expensive lesson tonight.
Damn,
Yes,
cold
sir.
blooded boy.
You about to learn an expensive
But yeah,
lesson tonight.
sometimes you have that's how you have to learn. You gotta bump your head. But what Big Hell just said is just that shit applies in all walks of life too. You should be fortunate if you have somebody close to you that care about you to tell you, hey, don't go that route, go this route so you won't bump
Yeah.
your head. You feel me? That shit is priceless.
And that's what I always tell people, man. That's where it go back to having uncles. That's when it go back to having real men in your corner, man. Like
There you go.
that's where it go back to having a father in the house, an uncle, a grandfather, a big cousin, somebody that can, what I'm saying, really guide you. Cause there's a lot of these youngsters out here that's just lost, man. I'm talking about just lost. You try to tell them something, and they look at you like, I had to tell this youngster the other day, bro, my son older than you, bro. How's you trying to tell me something? I got a son older than you.
That's real. That's real. That's real. You know, I always like to throw this out there too. You know, I mean, just metaphorically speaking, when you in a circus and the circus dude is doing tricks with the dog and the animals and all that stuff. If the animals don't get the game plan, then you don't make fun of the animals for them for the shit not going right. You make fun of the trainer. It's his show, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm my own man. And I don't need nobody to raise my kids. Everybody gonna say that. I agree with that. I never argue against that. But on a larger scale, though, don't we use that same circus theory with the government? The government is kind of responsible for, motherfuckers poverty level and stuff like that. So it kind of make people have to make different decisions and shit. And then now the home doesn't have a father in it. And then
Yep.
that shit created a snowball effect. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all is responsible for our own household. But it's more than meets the eye going on too, though.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
just saying in terms of our
It's
youth,
always
in
something.
terms of our youth.
The government ain't want the government told the woman, hey, I give you the welfare and everything, but you can't have the man in the house. So some of the women they gon' you know they let the
They
they let the
did.
welfare outweigh the man. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
and
true.
just like you said, that's where the snowball effect came in. That's why it's so many broken homes and everything and things of that nature, man.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
we all responsible for our own destiny in life and all that. I agree, man. You know what I'm saying? But there's some more wicked, evil shit going on too that we just ain't aware of too. You know.
Yep. Yep. You right about that. You know, definitely right. Man, I just try to go through life paying attention, man, and just try to do the best I can do, man. Take care of my family, man, and pay attention to
Yeah.
what's going on around me, and
And accumulate as many Benjamins as possible. And just,
yeah,
okay, so check this out. If I'm, if anybody in the chat fact check me on the spot. Uh Quincy Jones, when he passed away, I think he left like 70 million to each one of his children. Of course I know I ain't gonna be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that's a hell of a inspiring story. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I feel
for
you on that, bro. I feel you on that, bro. Get accumulate as many Benjamins as possible because we all gonna check out this motherfucker here real soon.
yeah, facts, facts.
And
Or at least just try to give.
if they don't do nothing else, at least like you said, at the end of the day, give them some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Where they won't be walking. You know what I'm saying? Where they won't be blind to the world. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think
that's
knowledge is.
cool.
I think knowledge is more important than the money. Cause shit, what if he never? What if Quincy Jones never? You know what I'm saying? Groomed his children for that type of money. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that 100%, bro. That and I agree with that, man. I agree with that. I can't. Yup, I can't get no pushback on that. But I'm just saying, being broke ain't no fun, boy. You know.
Nah, it ain't. You know,
How
shit.
about
If
how
you
about
give somebody 70 million and you don't groom them for that shit, they
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
they
gonna
gonna
be
be broke.
ugly. Yeah,
Cause we done all
can
seen
you,
it happen, man. We done all seen somebody done passed away and left some money in the house and stuff, and then about a year or two later, everything gone.
for sure, for sure.
shit shit? I be looking at it like shit. Definitely, the least you could do to me is not leave your kids your goddamn bills. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Don't leave
yes,
your bills with
sir,
your shit that they gotta pay for. That's you know what I mean? That's what
man.
at least give them a clean slate. They ain't gotta worry about paying you something that you know what I mean? Not leaving
I
them a
feel
load on their
that.
shoulders. Not leaving them a
Yeah,
load of bills on their shoulders.
yeah,
Straight up. I respect that to the hundredth degree.
yep.
That's what's up.
Man, sometimes like I'll be glad we had these conversations, man. Hopefully, hopefully it be educational purposes to somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? If we can reach
Shit,
one or two
I be
brothers,
learning.
yeah, if we
It's
can reach one or
educational
two
for
brothers,
me.
man, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, salute to y'all, man, for coming through. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We did 2 hours, man, and I think it was a good show.
for
I'm
sure.
gonna let it wrap it there. Y'all go ahead and make y'all rounds. Let them know where they can reach y'all at. Shit, please.
man. If y'all get a chance, man, check out my channel, man. Showtime Kennels, man. I just be doing, dog food reviews, showing my dogs, and doing family shit, cooking, washing clothes, just
We're gonna let you get
please,
it right.
man, support a brother, man.
Okay,
You
I'm
from?
gonna subscribe to you.
Man, that's
Showtime
how.
Kennels, right?
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I'm just
For sure,
trying to do something different with these dogs, man.
for sure, for
Really
sure, for
just
sure.
trying
Y'all
to find
salute the
a
workers.
salute the workers, most definitely, man. Gotta salute them and brothers and
Salute the
sisters, man.
workers.
Don't ever feel like you're doing nothing wrong if you gotta go get a job, man.
Straight
Make it
up.
temporary till you figure out what you going you know what I'm saying, what you gonna do. I mean, sometimes it ain't bad to have a job. But you always can, like, what I'm saying, like my boy Lord say, the knowledge is key, man. That's the key.
That's real. That's real. That's real. Salute the
Toyo.
workers. Salute all the poor people, man. Salute Big Hill. Salute Showtime.
Yes, sir. Toyo,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get your information, man. I'm gonna send you some of these killer crocs, man. So gotta get you a pair of these crocs, man. They got to do that for you.
You wild as shit. You wild as shit for that. Go ahead, big lord.
salute the chat. Salute the chat. Salute everybody in the chat. Mike Dan
Man,
and everybody in the chat,
salute
Havoc,
the chat,
Tony,
man.
Vernon,
Salute the chat.
you know. Thanks for letting me come up here again, Big Hill, man. And I'm just a bystander, man. Root on the sideline, rooting for everybody to elevate, man. That's all.
Man, that's the most important thing. Elevation, man. Elevation. If you ain't gonna elevate, man, you're gonna always be at the bottom talking about the good old days and everything, man. So it's all about elevation, man. But man, it's always a pleasure talking to y'all, man. I can't see the chat, but everybody in the chat, man, Much love, man. Much respect, man. We becoming a family now, so hey, man, just gotta look out for each other, man.
Salute that. Y'all already know. Salute all y'all niggas. It's your brother Big Toyo. Y'all stay royal. I'ma stay loyal. We catch up with y'all. I wish y'all got and salute to Showtime and Big Lloyd. And man, I hope y'all boys keep coming up and sharing with the people, man. Y'all, I'm saying y'all niggas fire, man. Come up and keep on dropping it. The door's always open, man. But salute to y'all. We catch y'all on the next one. Salute.
Already, salute.